Supporting friends/people.
And that was mine. I think this is going to be short and sweet. Like, you know, just like, I feel like that's underrated. Like, a lot of the times, like, I feel like people, for some reason, think a share button is contagious. And, like, they won't do it. Like, they'll be like, oh, I see you, girl. Oh, but they won't, like, hit the share. Preach. But it's like, just hit the share button. Like, it's not like your page is really that gold that you can't. Preach. Or, like, even, like, let's just say if somebody has clothing, whatever like that, they act like, you know, you can't, even if it's not good quality, then give that feedback for your friend. Like, yo, you know, I bought this shirt, but, you know, I felt like when I put it in the washer, it was a little whatever, it looked for better quality. Like, tell her I just feel like support in general just seems like an underrated thing.
Absolutely.
And I don't get why.
You're absolutely right. It is underrated. For some reason, we live in a time where, some people look at that share button like it is something like some type of virus. It's very easy to hit share, but I think that it's harder to captivate the audience to get them to share. Because nowadays you have audience that have a short attention span. So it's like you have at least 15 seconds to catch their attention for them to at least think about sharing it. So you have to try to generate.
But what kills me is they'll share other people's stuff,
and they'll show the same meme.
That irritates me. You know how many people come to me? Oh, I saw your stuff. It's so good. Share it.
Oh yeah, no.
Right, and just like my thing is, a lot of people be like, oh, like, yo, you seen Watch Jasmine, you know, Jasmine. You seen Mr. Commodore, you seen da 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 da. But it's like great, like. Can you help make your friend next door the same way? Because guess what? If they win, don't you think you would win, which creates more of an avenue for you?
They're going to wait for you to win.
They want to wait.
They want to wait, and when you do win, hey, can you help me out?
No,
because they're looking at you. They're looking at you like you're their homie. So they're looking at what you're doing as almost in a sense, oh, that's what's up. That's cool. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they believe in you. So they give you these reasons of like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I did music, it was always like, you'll see artists that'll put up these statuses like, oh, you'll share Jay-Z's knew this or Lil Wayne's knew this. And then someone will make the comment, but your boy's not Jay-Z. Your boy's not Lil Wayne. Or they can say it about me. Like, well, Lou, you not Jay-Z. You not Lil Wayne. Yeah, but I'm better than a lot of these niggas that you are sharing. A lot of these dudes that be out, I'm better than a lot of them. I'll tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times it's, you may have, and honestly, a lot of times, I don't want to say it like this, but I'm going to just say it. A lot of times you may have friends that you look at as some sort of competition or some sort of like, well, I'm kind of doing something in their lane, so I can't really share that. As an artist, I could say I've seen that millions of times. I seen that when Jay Black died, and I seen so many people like, yo, for real, I was always, but y'all was not saying none of this when he was alive. Y'all waited till after he died to tell us how much you loved him and shared all of this. You see it with Kobe now. Now all of a sudden, you're seeing all of these analysts that would shit on Kobe to pump up other players. Now all of a sudden, he's the beacon that y'all are shining on him now. And a lot of us Kobe fans, we've been telling you this from day one, but it takes death for you to say that.
Kobe was number one. But you're absolutely right. It takes a toll on the artist when they realize that, you know, when we realize our own village is not supporting us.
And that's the problem.
And it's like, how do you expect us to, in return, when we do develop opportunities and things come our way, for us to look out for our village? When a village wasn't supporting us.
Right, so it's like, what makes you think I want to like help you when I give it on?
But then when you don't support them, it's like, they acting brand new.
But did you ever share my shit?
People, and it's like,
absolutely,
it's very it's even like with this show I have now. Like I have plenty of friends who be like, oh, I watched your clips, I watched it, but have you watched the episode? No, but you sit there and watch like makeup tutorials. Like you won't have time for it, so we're going to sit there and watch Power, but you ain't going to watch my little 30-minute, 15-minute show that you can easily put on in the car while you're driving, like or something like that.
It only takes one person to tag 50 people on your video.
We can all
and then one person out of that 50 tags 50. You understand what I'm saying? It literally takes one share.
Like why can't we all eat? Or like even like friends who like if you're in a lateral thing, Issa Rae said the best thing. Sometimes you don't have to worry about working with people that's above you. Sometimes the person next to you can offer you something and in return you can offer them something, and together we can all eat. And we can all share and eat. But it's just like, if you have clothes and I have a show, why you can't just give me a shirt? I wear it on my show. You share with your people. I share with my people. I tag your clothing line. You tag my show.
I do that.
Because you're thinking cross promotion.
Right.
A lot of times people think competition. A lot of times people think I want to be on. People want to be the first. People want to be the one that puts everyone else on. People don't want to have their hand in building. So a lot of times you'll get that, like you said, with the share thing. That at the bare minimum, it takes a second to literally, especially if you watch it anywhere. Like if you're watching it, share it. You know what I'm saying? If you could tag someone, if you could tell people about something, if it relates to them, even if someone has like a clothing line, even if you're not buying a clothing line, but you can share the link so you can tell your homie, oh, you like hoodies, right? Yo, my boy does da-da-da-da-da. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Your boy makes hoodies. Your boy's a photographer. If you're a photographer, that's something where it's like, okay, so many artists, tell the artist, yeah, my boy's a photographer, he does good work, and then just boom, it's that support
like,
comes in many
that's what
ways.
we're doing right now, because you have your thing, I have my thing, and it's like, if you ever wanted me to do something for you, I would do the same, because you come on here I don't pay you, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's all about networking,
and
understanding that you got to get out the mind frame of the crabs in the barrel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you get out of that mind frame and you're on the whole, like, all right, how can we build together? Because I have A, you have B, you have C, you have D. How can we make the whole alphabet complete right now? So we can get all the way to Z. Because if we get to Z, that's the finish line, right? So we all can eat. But not many people have that mind frame. Right. So it's hard for them to even take a second to think, hey, maybe I should share this because maybe, something that Shayla does is funny. Louis' line is crazy on that record. You have a video that I need to understand where your point of view is coming from. Not many people are going to have that mind frame to share because crabs in the barrel. Everybody's trying to be the first to do this rather than look across from where we're sitting. We have 4 very, very strong personalities here that could build on something. You know what I'm saying? Not many people would think that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah, because my show was on his channel. Like, I didn't have a channel on YouTube. That's a help for me. Like,
it's a network.
So, yeah.
It's all a network. But, yeah, underrated.
Very
definitely underrated.
Is it my turn to pick?